Welcome back to Random City Sports Ballers. Tonight, we're doing a free league. We're drafting a free league, okay? This is just a Yahoo public free league. You don't pay anything to get in the league. And it looks like I am pick number 6 for this one. So let's have fun drafting a Yahoo free league with pick number 6. As usual, we're going to have Acuna, Turner, Judge, Ramirez, probably Rodriguez, all gone by the time the 6th pick gets around. So, where do I go with it? I don't know. I'm going to be creative and build a pretty darn good team. We know what my draft philosophy is. It's going to be the same every time, almost. So, let's just build the best team we can, fellas. And have fun doing it. That's what I'm going to love. I'm having fun doing it. Okay, so Trey Turner, Ronald Acuna, both off the board. Aaron Judge is next. Wait for it. Wait for it. There went Aaron Judge. Okay, so pretty standard, really. Everything for these first few picks is always the same, and then it changes. I don't know what I'm going to do. I know I've got Soto off my draft list because he has an oblique strain, and I don't know if you ever tried to swing a bat. If your oblique, which is right along here, is strained, whoo boy, you are not swinging a bat well. Hey, maybe this guy will take Bo Bichette. You know, that sounds an awful lot like Boba Fett. Bo Bichette. Boba Fett. I'm drafting Boba Fett. And so that leaves me, okay. Mookie, no, maybe, no, and, maybe I'll get crazy and do Francisco Lindor like the other person did a few drafts ago. That still was really weird to take Lindor in the first round. That's just weird. But anyhow, I think I'm going to go ahead and take Vlad Guerrero Jr. I like the way that he would look on my team. I've had teams with him, and I like the way the team ends up. It's a good, solid first pick. It's the position that is pretty easy to fill in the first 5 rounds, almost impossible later in the draft, unless you wait for Rowdy Tellez or Christian Walker. There's a lot to play here. There's a lot at play. This is... Doing these drafts, I am very relaxed doing it after so many years. I mean, I've been doing fantasy sports since 1993 was my first fantasy sports league. It was football. I've been doing fantasy football since then, so we got 30 years of fantasy football, and I've been doing fantasy baseball for, I think it's 16 years now. I think it's 16. So, baseball I've gotten better at. Football I've been pretty good. I like doing football. To me, I have fun. The Random City Sports Ballers Free League. Oh, and I signed up for my $100 league for next week. I believe it's on Tuesday, if I remember correctly. I have my $100 league. That'll be my final draft. So I will end up with, that makes... Wow. 7 teams? Sounds right. 7 teams. Total investment. Okay, last year I had invested, it was $195. And I turned that into a profit of money that I left in the Yahoo account. And I'm using that to play right now. I've actually invested this year a total of $300, and that'll still leave me $300 more. Well, actually, no, it's $270 is what I've invested. $270. But I still have $300 to use towards fantasy football. So I'm playing on house money, basically. I get to keep rolling this money over as long as I need to. And the goal, my main goal, I'm going to try to keep churning that money until I can get into one of the $5,000 leagues with it. So it might take a couple of seasons, but the more I win, the closer I get. And okay. Where, oddly enough, Manny Machado is still sitting there. It's fun. I hear my dogs. My dogs are barking. And it's not that cold. It's about 60 degrees out there. It's not raining, so they can sit for a minute. They can be fine outside enjoying their frolicking through the lawn. All right, this guy's taking a while to figure this out. And I think he got auto-picked. See, if you're not here and you don't have someone queued up, it just picks the next guy on the list. I'm going to say, okay, it's back to my turn, but I'm going to say I really enjoyed creating that Pocket Aces team yesterday. That was great. I enjoyed that. Oh, who to take? Do I go pitcher? Go Spencer Strider? I mean, that's pretty good numbers last year. Huh. We know what Devers looks like. It was pretty good last year, but I don't know. I'm going to keep riding this train of pitchers that I started yesterday. So let's go with Spencer Strider. This is my first team that I have Spencer Strider. And the doggos are back. Welcome back, dogs. Have a seat. Okay, plenty of time till my pick still. Hey, Cupcake. What's happening, girl? All right, go lay down. I'm going to do this. You go take a nap. It's late. Marcus Semien gone. That's all right. Hey. I don't need no stinking Marcus Semien. I've still got plans. So maybe I go for another young pitcher in Alcantara because I have that team where I've already got Aaron Nola. I've got the older pitchers. And Strider and Alcantara, I mean, both could be regression candidates. Obviously, you know, there's never a perfect set. Wow, Nolan Arenado. Okay. Took Nolan Arenado. Okay. All right. And I can choose any of these pitchers I want. Any of them. I can choose any of them. So, yeah, let's do Alcantara. I don't have him in any leagues yet. Let's do this. Making up a different team here. Something that looks different than every team I've had. I can take these risks. It's a free team. I don't have to worry about whether or not they get me money or lose me money. There's no money on the line, so that's nice. And the whole goal is to have fun here, fellas. The whole goal is to have fun. Well, make money. Well, win the league. You can have fun if you don't win the league, but it's not as much fun as winning the league. So let's try to win the leagues. Lindor finally went off the board at 37. About time. That's when he's supposed to go. I got 4 picks and then my turn. There's a lot here. I could take Corey Seager, but as you know, I have shortstops later. Ooh, I could take Kyle Schwarber. I like the idea of taking Schwarber. So if he gets to me, that's what I'll do. I'm not trying to build the amazing pitching staff that I built yesterday. Although that was amazing. That is an amazing pitching staff. If you didn't see it, go back and look at the video from yesterday because it's. I was the 5th pick, and my pitchers are Garrett Cole, Aaron Nola, Justin Verlander, Alex Manoah. Those are my first 4 pitchers. Yeah, thing I understand about Corey Seager is he got affected by the shift quite a bit. And now the new rule coming in that the shift is not going to be applied the way it was, I think Corey Seager's numbers are going up this year. I would not be worried about Corey Seager. Dang it, they just took out from under me. They took my guy. Kyle Schwarber's gone. There's no Kyle Schwarber anymore. Fine, let's take Shea Bieber. Now, oh great, you're making me draft a dominant pitching staff again. Don't make me draft dominant pitching. I'll do it. I ain't afraid to do it, you. So, at about the end of the fourth round, we're seeing more closers go. There went Devin Williams, there went Jordan Romano, and somebody just took a long reach on Xander Bogaerts. They must really want Xander Bogaerts on their team, because that could have waited a long time. And wow, someone just took a big reach on Kenley Jansen. That's early for him, too. Okay. It's where we're at, I suppose. Basically, they're forcing me to take another pitcher. I'm looking at what's here, and they're saying, hey, you're going to be able to get Julio Urias. It is just so wild. It's crazy. Wild and crazy. Anthony Rizzo in the 5th round? Oh, boy. Okay, I don't know what that was, but okay. He's got a favorite player, I guess. I just about want to look at that team. All right, Tim Anderson went, so Urias is indeed going to be on my team. Cool. That gives me 4 pitchers out of the first 5 picks. Dominant pitchers, again. I mean, let's look at these pitchers again. Spencer Strider, Sandy Alcantara, Shane Bieber, and Julio Urias. That's great pitching. Just great pitching. I know how to fill in the bats that I need later on in the draft. I'm not real worried about the fact that I don't have bats yet, because I know how to fill that in later. That's actually fairly simple for me later. Thing is, if they tempt me to take another pitcher, I might have to do it. Look, I could have you Darvish rounding out this set of pitchers. So now would be a good time. I've got some time. Now would be a good time to take a look and see who's available for my positions I don't have. Second base, I can wait a while. There's a lot here. What about third base? Third base, I can wait a while. There's a lot here. Let's call it fourth base, shortstop. Swanson, Adames, there's a lot here. What about in the outfield? Outfield, yeah, there's still plenty of outfield. Unbelievable. Well, there went Ozzie Albies, so I guess he won't be my second baseman. My dog, Morgan, she's over here chewing up a cardboard box. This is a dog that doesn't care about dog toys. She doesn't care. If it's got a squeaky thing in it, maybe. But if you give her a box, now it can't. She won't just go around looking at boxes. If you got a box of something sitting there, she's not going to chew up the box. She's going to wait until you have folded it and flattened the box, and then you give her a flattened box, and she likes to just tear it into little pieces. It's her favorite toy. It's a cardboard box. So weird. Love her to death. Weird little thing. Carlos Correa? What is happening? Well, they took Darvish off the board, so there went that temptation. And I'm kind of glad they did, because I need to look elsewhere. Starting pitching, I have 4 in 5 rounds. Oh, boy. Looks like we're building another army of pitchers here, fellas. And there went Teoscar Hernandez. I'm gonna go ahead and take Ryan Presley and go after a closer right now. Get that out of the way, and I still don't have any bats, but I'm okay with that because I can now start building bats. Folks, the elusive Dalton Varsho might get back to me. I don't think I'm going for a catcher this early one way or another, though. All right, well, it's my pick. And I think I want Eloy Jimenez. He's going to return. He just had some cramping. So, Eloy Jimenez. That's going to work. That's a good start to the outfield. Excellent. What's the matter? You're just feeling lonely. Well, you're not being ignored. I just have other stuff to do. Don't worry. I'm doing a good job. We got this. Okay, so we're back to me. And I was hoping this would happen, and I'm going to go ahead and take Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson, shortstop for the Atlanta Braves. Hey, good stuff happening here, fellas. Anyway, and I'm looking ahead, trying to see what might be available to me. Who do I want? Who do I need? Plenty of stuff going on. Since there's people on auto draft, whoever this top player is, they're just going to be gone. So don't count on that player getting back to you. Felix Bautista is not going to happen. Someone on auto draft is taking him. No matter what. Someone else should take him. It's the Random City Sports Ballers again, coming at you with... Because it's a different league. Let's try Byron Buxton this time. I know he's getting injured. You don't have to tell me. I know that. I don't know when he's going to get injured. It's just going to happen. Looks like we're looking good. I think I'm looking at taking my second baseman here because I've loaded up on pitching. I can just reach out there and start grabbing guys for the rest of my staff. I mean, I could look at what's available for pitchers. Bednar, John Duran. Oh, Duran is hurt. Uh-oh. Struck by a line drive. Oh, my. Okay, well, it's my pick, and I'm not taking any closers right now. I'm just going to go straight to second base, and I don't know, I'll take Max Muncy and put him out there as my second baseman. He can also play third base. It's a beautiful play on using multiple positions. It works out great a lot of times. You got a guy that can play several positions. He can cover you when you've got an injury. There's so much to look at here. Santander gets hurt regularly. I'm not interested in having him on yet another team. So, because I have him a lot of teams. What did Giancarlo Stanton do last year besides 211 batting average? Oh, that's not good, my friend. Okay, Taylor Ward. All right, a lot of these guys are the same guy. Their numbers don't change much. So, I'm going to play the rest of this by ear. Just kind of essentially taking best player available. Okay, well, Blake Snell just went. And let's see here. A lot of guys available still. All right. I can take Kyle Wright and probably not be too disappointed. He could have a regression, though. Let's see. No, I think I'll take Giancarlo Stanton. Let's take a chance. He's getting up there in age, but aren't we all? Aren't we all? I got faith in myself. I'm going to have faith in the old guy. Now that leaves me needing third base. Third base. Oh, there's guys available. Oh, yeah, there's plenty available at third base. That'll be fine. Okay, we're back up to me, and I've noticed something that folks are sleeping on. Joe Musgrove broke a toe in a weight room accident a month ago. He's going to be back to pitching just after opening day, so I'm going to go ahead and take Joe Musgrove as my guy number 5 at starting pitcher. Heck yeah. Oh, that's a shame. There went Springs. He was on my. I've created a queue again. Some fellas that I'm interested in. And Jeffrey Springs was one of them, and now he's gone. Well, 2 more picks to my turn. Still plenty of things I can do. And it's back to, oh, he just took Melendez. That was going to be my pick. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, I have outfield, everything filled in. I'm looking for third base, catcher, and utility guys. So let's go take a look at what's available at relief pitchers. Pete Fairbanks. Might be a little early to take him. Not much. I mean, I could take a Pete Fairbanks. Tampa Bay. And starting pitchers. Yeah, there's no one there I'm in a rush for. So let's go back to Pete Fairbanks. Draft. Ching. Got 2 of my closers now. Okay, we're back to my turn, and with what folks are doing with their picks, it's getting, I don't know, a little. I want to have Drury playing my third base this season, so I'm going to grab Brandon Drury and put him at third base. Coming back around to me very shortly, and I've got some folks that I'm interested in. Who are you taking, Mr. What is that? Team Dundee. Team Dundee. Okay. Back to my turn. And there's a lot here for me to choose from, but I'm going to take Rowdy Tellez. I want him on my utility spot, and I wasn't able to get him yesterday, so we'll grab him here. You know, fellas, I think it's time to get back to looking at pitchers. I have a couple of them queued up over here. Montgomery, Brady Singer, Jesus Luzardo. And there's a lot I can hold out for. I'm looking at Ryan McMahon later to put on my utility spot because, oh, there went Luzardo. Anyways, I'm looking at Ryan McMahon because he's versatile with second and third base, and I like to have versatility in my players in case of an injury. Oh, he took Brady Singer right before me. Well, that's a stinger, and Chris Bassett just went too, so that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, Pablo Lopez is another good option. I think I'll just go ahead and grab Pablo Lopez. Okay, we're in the final 7 rounds of this draft. It's pick 17 is right now. And I think you guys already know I have most of what I want to draft at this point figured out for the end of my draft. I'm looking at Alex Lang. I'm looking at Ryan McMahon. If Christian Walker stays around any longer, he'll be on my team as a third first baseman. Can I do a third first baseman? It doesn't make sense. Actually, that would be 4 if you include Drury. So I actually would probably want to look at other options. Why is Christian Walker still there? Well, it happened, and Christian Walker got back to me, so I have to take him because it wouldn't make sense not to. I'm after those home runs that he had. I'm after those RBIs and those runs. And he's going to improve my team in 3 categories for sure. And right there you have the reason I should have taken Alex Lang. I had an option for my third relief pitcher to be a third closer, and I passed on it to take Christian Walker. I wanted those home runs. That's fine, though. There's going to be plenty of... Here's the thing about closers. There's going to be a lot of people who are closers right now who will not be a closer in June. There's plenty of people right now who are looking like they're a setup man. They're going to become a closer by June. There's going to be more closers that pop up all along the way throughout the whole season. And then you're going to have some closers who get traded off to another team and they no longer are pitching the ninth inning anymore. They're sitting in the seventh inning, setting things up. It makes sense for the pro teams. Sucks when it happens to your fantasy team, but it is what it is. This is what we deal with. Okay, I had mentioned Ryan McMahon, and I'm going to go ahead and take Ryan McMahon because I like his versatility of position. I know who he is and what numbers he gets me, and it's not going to hurt my team, that's for sure. So let's take a look at what the standings, projected standings are. I'm number 2. Okay. Look at stolen bases are crap, and I have the lowest batting average in the league, as is standard. But I'm dominating, and well, I need to grab another starting pitcher, I suppose. But my ERA and WHIP is just amazing. Okay, well, yet again, they've let Tyler Anderson come back around to me, and I'm going to draft Tyler Anderson and put those ERA and WHIP numbers on my team. That's going to help a ton. Now, y'all are familiar with what I've discussed before, so you know that in these last 4 picks that I have, at least 2 of them are going to be relief pitchers. 2, minimum. There may be 3. They may not be closers now, but they have a chance for closing. But like Adam Ottavino has a chance if there's an injury to David Robertson or if he's just not effective. I can use Craig Kimbrell because he'll probably be doing the saves early in Philadelphia. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Craig Kimbrell and see if he can get the starting job as the closer and maintain it. That's the hard part. He's got to maintain it. But there's other guys. We're looking at Adam Simber possibly. I believe you know how I feel about Ottavino, Giovanni Gallegos, Gregory Soto, James Karinchak. Every one of them is a possibility. Every one of them. Oh, and I still need a catcher. I guess I better go look at who's available at catcher. Okay, plenty of people available. It's just nobody's really great. That's fine. Now, one thing I'm doing here, I'm going to be looking at Travis d'Arnaud for my catcher because he has good batting average, decent runs and RBIs. So since I'm looking at d'Arnaud, which most people will not be, let's take a look here. There's no real reason why anybody would take him right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take Merrill Kelly and boost my starting pitchers a little bit. And that leaves me with one more bench player. I have 8 total starting pitchers. Oh my, I've brought an army of pitchers. You know, that's fun. Anyhow, and I will focus on getting a good relief pitcher. What do I want from a relief pitcher? I don't know. I think I want a chance at saves, so I'm probably going to take Ottavino. Okay, well, Travis d'Arnaud did get back to me, so let's just take him real quick. And then with my final pick, it'll be one of the relief pitchers that stands out. I like Gallegos. I really do. I do. Call me crazy. Actually, I think I've changed my mind. I've talked about Josh Young so much, and I do believe that he is going to have a good season. I don't think that this 45 runs and 62 RBIs is accurate. I think that'll be higher numbers than that, depending on where he is in the batting order. And he's been having a really good spring, so I'm going to be honest. I want to take Josh Young. I think Gallegos will still be there. Simber, Ottavino, they'll be on waivers if this doesn't work out. So yeah, I'm going to draft Josh Young and see if it works out. Well, draft is over. Let's take a look at how, okay, this is the team. Why not? Where's my team? Let's take a look and see how it all looks. Random City Sports Ballers, letter F for free. Darno, Guerrero Jr., Max Muncy, Brandon Drury, Dansby Swanson, Eloy Jimenez, Byron Buxton, John Carlos Stanton, Rowdy Tellez, Christian Walker with Ryan McMahon and Josh Young on the bench. Happy with that. Real happy with the pitchers, though. Spencer Strider, Sandy Alcantara, Shane Bieber, Julio Urias, Joe Musgrove, Pablo Lopez, Tyler Anderson, and Merrill Kelly as starting pitchers, with Ryan Presley, Pete Fairbanks, and Craig Kimbrell as relief pitchers, but Kimbrell is a closer for now, so that's 3 closers. I'm okay with this. This is pretty good. Let's see what the standings look like. I'm probably playoff bound based on projected standings. Yeah, they're projecting 4th place, so where's my... Oh, I see. Yeah, folks, when you're playing in a league like this and you look at the standings, these numbers that you're seeing, these for runs and home runs, this guy is not going to get 1,130 runs on the season, because I can promise Team Dundee has a lot of bench bats. I would say that's 4 or 5 bench bats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bench bats. It's why it's hard to trust that projected standing, okay? It's hard to trust. You can wager you're going to get all of your pitching stats, but those stats for your home runs, RBIs, stolen bases, batting average, they're skewed by your bench bats, who are not going to get all of their at-bats in your lineup. Because they're just sitting there, unless you have a day when people have the day off. For example, Mondays and Thursdays, a lot of people have the day off. A lot of teams don't play those days. So on those days, once a week, maybe twice a week, you're going to be able to put some of those guys in unless they have that day off too. You're just not getting all of those at-bats, so you can't count on those numbers being your numbers. They will not be. Wow, he really went after. So, wow, this guy really played for this right here. Why not? He did unbelievable. I'm going to wager he's got 3 bench bats. 3. Nope, he has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and look at the stolen bases he's putting on his bench. Oh, buddy. Well, it's okay. He's got a decent team. You know, any given week he could beat me in ERA. He could beat me in saves. Might in wins. But, okay, let's say he'll beat me in batting average and stolen bases. See, mine is based on 2 bench bats. He has 4 bench bats. Okay, well, anyways, I've got other stuff to go do tonight. I hope you had fun with watching my draft. I had fun doing it. And I hope you come back for my next video. And for sure, make sure you're watching for next Tuesday's video that will probably be released on Wednesday morning. That is my $100 league, my last draft of the season. And let's go get them. Let's go have some fun and win some leagues, get some championships. Anyways, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.